Alright. Another league. On the draw. This hand is one of the weirdest hands I've ever seen in this deck. I am going to mulligan it mainly because the glimpses are useless because I don't actually have an elf. And I have to use this once upon a time to get a land. Also, the Crater Hoof is basically a dead card. So I'm just going to mulligan. Yeah, I think this hand is just better, to be honest. What to ditch? I think I want to keep all the elves in this hand, and then ditch the Dryad Arbor. I can get multiple land drops by using the Ranger. So I think that's gonna be my plan. Turn 2 Dryad Arbor just doesn't feel very good anyways. I'm not playing at turn 1. Underground Sea Delver. Okay. Can easily die to daze. Yeah, that's true too. I think most people aren't countering Once Upon a Time, but granted, I think almost everybody's thinking that, which makes countering it a lot more pleasing to do, a lot more plausible, because people are keeping risky hands like the one I just kind of showed. Alright, they haven't shown a third color. That's unfortunate. I mean, it was greedy to put away the Arbor, but like turn 2 Arbor doesn't do anything anyways. I want to mitigate the concept of flooding, because if I flood, I just kind of lose. Seemingly Death Shadow. Yeah, it could be Bug Delver. I've been playing against a lot of Bug Delver recently. Oh, it's Grixis. Well, that's not good. That's even worse for us. I would assume they were shuffling away the Underground Sea. We're just dead this game. I don't plan on making it alive. Oh god. Yeah, especially drawing like that. This is unfortunate. It is what it is, though. I don't know that we were beating the double flip Delver bolt push hand anyways. Two Delvers, yeah. If they only had one, it would be fine. Is it DHA? Yeah, there's no way we could beat that. Oh, I should have cast... I guess I should have cast the Wirewood first. Yeah, I should have cast the Wirewood first. Their draw is really good. I should have cast a Wirewood first. I'm not sure that matters because I think they bolt there anyways in response. But at least I give myself a shot, right? Well, no, then I don't have enough mana. Like, they just bolt and I don't have enough mana to do it, to replay my stuff. I said I didn't have enough mana anyways. That was just unfortunate. I guess I shouldn't have bottomed the Arbor, but like, hindsight 2020, I still think it's the correct play. Because I think we easily flood out with that hand. I'm going to bring in the removal to Progenitus. and then board out hoof. I have been boarding out net. I'm still gonna board out the third natural order against Delver, but just not the Plague Engineer decks. Though they're playing black, so they're probably playing Plague Engineer, but I would still put them more in the Delver realm than the Plague Engineer realm. By Plague Engineer decks, I mean like the mid-range snow decks. I'm gonna set out one of each of the mana combo, the Sentinel and the Druid. Forked Bolt would be... Yeah, if they have Forked Bolt, it would be pretty gross. Most aren't playing that. Most play Rough Tumble. That's really common. It's a very common one of. Let me keep this hand. It's pretty solid. That's really interesting. I think I take the Symbiote here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Symbiote. It works the best with the Dried Arbor I'm getting, plus this Glimpse in my hand. Though I think you can argue Game Visionary. Plague Engineer, yeah, Plague Engineer is worst possible, but can't really beat the card anyway, so not really gonna play around it. It's one of those days, I guess. I'm just gonna see if this works. Oh, they just let it resolve. Oh, do they have a Stifle? Oh god. Well, I guess that's my life. Normally, only the team revisions play this, so they're playing Grixis, which is already kind of off, and then they're also playing Stifle in their deck. Pretty obnoxious. Do they have a Bolt too? Go ahead and kill my Dried Arbor? Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I guess I don't know. This sucks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, you're just gonna bolt the Arbor, I guess. I guess it's still worth playing out a little bit, maybe. Yeah, if this was like a land, it would be so much better. Or an elf. We just have a lot of dead cards in our hand right now. And they're just gonna run away with this DHA. This card is atrocious to play against. I think this is one of the more obnoxious legacy cards that's been printed recently. I think it's I dislike playing against this card more than playing against Oko and Uro, to be honest. It's just like turn 2, if it lives, they just absolutely win the game. I guess I should have double blocked. Wasteland with Stifle? Yeah, I mean, that Stifle really got us. Oh, I should have attacked first. God bless, dude. This is really obnoxious. I mean, yeah, like it did get us, but it's the fact we have these dead cards in our hand. They flipped, okay. Real brainstorm. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I just really didn't expect a stifle from them at all. Like, just absolutely zero expectation that I was gonna get stifled there. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently in this game. I still don't really want to trade for this, because I think an out I have is to draw... I don't even know. I guess if I draw a Cradle and our opponent never... If our opponent has 5 lands in hand and 2 lands on top of their deck, and I draw Cradle, Birchwood, or Rangers. Grixis wasn't that popular in meta. No, it's not. I also should have attacked again. I'm just missing out on points of damage. No, Grixis is not popular in the meta, you're correct. This is the first time I play against Grixis in a really long time. It's a much worse matchup than Teamer though. Because like at least with Teamer, they're playing more threats in Teamer. And the reason the Delver matchup's not the absolute worst is man, brain's not working very well. If they draw too many threats, they typically lose the game. Our opponent chose not to shuffle. Something tells me we're very dead. Alright, if I draw a Guy's Cradle and our opponent has nothing. That's not it. Alright, we're dead. Very, very dead. Oh well. Alright, we're trying to redeem ourselves. Our opponent kept 7. His hand doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it actually doesn't do anything. It looks like it does stuff, but it actually doesn't do anything. If one of the lands was a Cradle, I would keep. His hand is way better. Put away a Cradle. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Playing against Snowco, I would imagine. I guess it could be Show and Tell. More like the Snowco. They shuffle. Alright, I'm gonna go get Dryad Arbor. The best turn 1 play in the deck possible. Alright, well, I have a feeling we're dead. This is very fun and interactive Magic that we're playing. Give me the Thought Seizes. Trophying Omniscience is basically never going to happen, so I'm not gonna bother bringing it in. In terms of what to side out, visionaries don't really do that much. I don't like Once Upon a Time. And I guess a piece of a combo, I guess Nettle. Alright. Well, now we know where we're playing against Show and Tell. And alright, does this hand win quickly? Turn 1, probably Dread Overpass. Turn 2, Heath. I can go like Nettle Shepherd. Or no, I would probably go like Scipio Shepherd. And then I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. But it actually doesn't kill them. Yeah, this hand doesn't have a path to kill them very quickly, so I have to mulligan. This hand is much better because of the Thoughtseize. You can keep and play away Behemoth. I am not going to Thoughtseize on turn 1. I am going to play this Nettle Sentinel. Try and get a little bit of beatdown damage in. Okay. I've quite literally never seen that before. I'm gonna Thoughtseize them. That was obnoxious. What do you got, opponent? They're Force of Willing that? Oh my god. They're playing Bant? Dude. I don't understand. Well, I feel like we're dead next turn. I can't kill them this turn. I am not going to attack in case they have Ice Fang. Splash Viper sideboard. It makes you so weak to Wasteland. When they're really playing Delver, I would not want to be weak to Wasteland. But, I mean, I guess they can do whatever they want. They could just add 4 Astrolabe to their deck. Why not, you know? Why not just add 4 Astrolabe to your deck? Whatever. Nothing matters anymore. I can't kill them, which is unfortunate. I can put them to 2. It's a greedy deck build, I agree. I think it's very greedy. God, we're just dead here. Wait, I think this kills them. go to 9, but they take 10. Right? Yeah. Nice Gristle brand, dude. Nice Gristle brand. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I didn't even have to draw a land, because I could use the Ranger to bounce the land I already had in play. I like it when our opponents get wrecked like that, though. Alright, this hand has a Thoughtseize, which is really nice, but it has nothing else. So... I mean, like, this is okay, but it doesn't actually win the game. So I think I have to mulligan even though this has a Thoughtseize in it. This hand actually has the potential to win the game. So I'm going to keep it and hope it goes well. I'm going to put away Elvish Visionary. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna take the Shepherd. If that land was not Dryad Arbor, I think I would have picked it up. Well, that was lame. It's actually really bad for us if they did that. Alright, well I'm gonna Thoughtseize them. It's not building out our board, but I think this is the best opportunity we got. Swordsman Plowshares, Teferi, Time Raveler, Cunning Wish, Vista. I think I have to take this. I think this is too good against our hand. The Cunning Wish might eventually kill us, but it'll take a while. That's weird. I agree, especially if they had the swords. I think that Teferi was gonna buy them too much time. I think I go Druid Heath Pass. No, I think I play the Symbiote. I'm gonna play the Symbiote. But why didn't they get white mana? Huh? I do not understand the brain. Maybe I had to get a Dryad Arbor, because like I can't really glimpse here. Like I guess I can, but it doesn't really do much. I think I draw a land, it's good. If I draw an elf, that means I can natural order the following turn. I guess it's correct. Like, if I draw a land, this is like the nut, right? I think that was best possible draw. Alright, I mean... Whale? Kinda drew a bunch of nothing. I'm not gonna attack in case they have Ice Fang. Maybe they need white for graveyard hate to deal with Reanimator. One, I don't think Reanimator is popular enough for that to matter. Like, I don't think enough people play Reanimator that you need to be boarding like that. But also, you can play Surgical Extraction or just more Force of Wills or Force of Negation. And, like, that matchup's already pretty good. So I don't think you need help with Reanimator anyways. Like, it's actually just they want Swords to Plowshares and Teferi Time Raveler for the Delver matchup, which I think Swords is good, but, like, I don't think you can play 3 colors, especially if you don't fetch the 3rd color when you have the option given to you. Unless they're not playing a basic planes, in which case they should definitely be playing a basic planes. So that was just, like, super weird. I don't know. They just needed to grab a plane so they would have had a shot. Or if they had, like, something interesting to Cunning Wish for. I don't know. I mean, I'll take the dub, but I don't know why they have white in their deck. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if, like, maybe instead of green you could play white, and, like, Swords just buys a lot of time, which, like, I think that's interesting. But then again, I think, like, Ice Fang Uro Oko is a better splash than Source of Plowshares Teferi. But maybe that's also not the case. I don't know. It's, like, weird that they had 3 colors. But, like, you can do whatever you want when you have Astrolabe in your deck, so whatever. Alright. On to play, which is nice to see. And this hand is pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely keeping. Got the Cradle. It's got some cool stuff in it. Visionary. It's got a lot of cool things going on. It doesn't, like, have a surefire path to win. I mean, it kind of does with the Shepherd, but I always assume that this is going to die. We'll see what happens. I'm going to play Nettle first. It's the best turn 1 play because it deals the most damage, it untaps for free, and it enables the most nut draws. It's also, weirdly enough, it's the one you care least about it dying. Because if it dies, like, whatever to everything else. Petal? Interesting. It's actually really weird. I think I need to get a Dryad Arbor down. I have a feeling I'm gonna die next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting a Dryad Arbor down this turn. Them playing out the Petal like that's kind of weird because they know that Elves doesn't have a way to deal with the Petal. Another Sneak and Show deck. Yeah, this one's actually Sneak and Show rather than Omnitel, I would assume. I guess they could be Storm. I think it's kind of unlikely, but it could be. Like, Storm typically wouldn't go, like, Volcanic Pass, but they played double cantrip, so it's a lot more possible that they kept, like, a greedy double cantrip hand and might not get there. One of the cards they drew off the Brainstorm was definitely that Ponder. They are digging for the second land. Wow. They definitely have, like, a bunch of Force of Wills, I would assume. Plus combo. Well, they found a land. Alright, it's Sneak and Show. I guess technically it could be Painter. I'm gonna assume it's not Painter. No, not concede. I want to fetch, please. Dryad Arbor. Once Upon a Time's not the best draw in the world, but we can make it work, you know? We can make it work. Make sure everything's uncounterable here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I wanted to get another creature on the board before I tap my Cradle. Green Sun Zenith is pretty interesting. I am going to Once Upon a Time and try to hit a something. Heritage Druid would be pretty good. Birchlore is not bad. I think I want the Wirewood though. I think my best out to winning is I Green Sun for a Heritage Druid and then I cast the Symbiote. So let's do that. No, not two. And then ripping a natural order off the top. Heritage Druid. Make me lots of mana. Natural order? Just rip the absolute Nutter Butters? Nope. Not that big of a deal. Well, I mean, it might be. It depends if we die this turn or not. Maybe it's time to play around Thalia and Maverick or D&T. Yeah, I think like killing Containment Priest is really relevant, right? Well, not really, because it doesn't stop Omniscience from hitting play. I don't know. Our opponent just conceded. I guess they just bricked off the Brainstorm. They were dead on board, though. The one was one card deeper. They were dead on board, though. I just tap Cradle and activate Shepherd and kill them. But we're playing against some more unfair stuff, which means I want Thoughtseize. He brainstormed. Yeah, he brainstormed locked himself like turn 1. He like brainstormed and then pondered, and then brainstormed again. And then brainstormed again. So like they really weren't. They were drawing a lot of cards, but they weren't drawing a lot of new cards, which is a big problem. But yeah, definitely bringing in Thoughtseize. I don't think it's worth bringing in Trophy or Decay or Oof. I think you're better off just only bringing in Thoughtseize and hoping it's good enough. We're at Visionaries, a Once Upon a Time, and a Nettle. And let's try and get him dead. Alright, drawing this sucks. It doesn't have a black source in it, which I would have to Once Upon a Time for. That's not really how I want to spend this when I kind of need creatures for Glimpse. So I'm gonna mulligan. My hand's just too medium. This hand's way better. I'm gonna play away this Symbiote. I am not going to Thoughtseize on turn 1. Yeah, like technically they can go like City and to kill us or whatever, but I'm gonna go and get a Dryad Arbor. And hopefully we draw a Glimpse or a Natural Order or something along those lines. If we don't, we're gonna be in a little trouble. they're doing the thing I mentioned that they could possibly do. This is unfortunate. You know, I could play on, but I'm just gonna scoop. That was unfortunate. I could have thought on turn 1, but I think that doesn't develop well enough. I'm just gonna resubmit. That was just unfortunate. They had turn 2 kill. If it was a turn 3 kill, I think we would have actually been fine there. Because we could have doubled. We were gonna wind up being able to double Thoughtseize. A decent spot to be in. This hand's really good. I'm just gonna keep it off of raw power. It doesn't have Thoughtseize, but it has a pretty good turn 2. Alright. I've been kept their 6. Gonna get a Dryad Arbor off of this Green Sun. And then next turn I'm just gonna start the turn by slamming Glimpse. I would assume they have a Force Will. What's up, Jake? How's it going, buddy? Alright. Good, man. How's it against? Not bad. We 4-1'd, and then we're in game 3 here. They Force Willed? What'd they pitch? What'd they pitch? A Ponder. The games are not bad. Games are not bad. Just trying not to die. That is the goal here. If they don't kill us this turn, we should win. Unless they drew Pyroclasm. That sucks. I mean, we can save the Shepherd at least, but we do not win this turn anymore. I mean, the odds of them having land show and tell thing is very unlikely, so hopefully that doesn't happen. If we draw a land next turn... Alright, they don't have the thing. Well, I drew a land. I actually think I tap the Cradle here to cast a Visionary, because if I draw another Cradle, I win the game, right? Or no, I'm 4 off. Never mind, I think I'm just playing Bayou. Well, no, then I can't Thoughtseize, so I think I am actually doing this. Um, I don't think I can win the game off this. 8, 9, 14. No, I can't. So I untap bounce. Okay. They're not dead, but hopefully we're not dead. We're in the same spot as if we get to untap, we win. Do they have pedal plus dude? Alright, they don't. They're dead. They are dead. They're actually dead on board. But this is far more fun. I like going completely overboard for no reason. Alright, we got there. It was pretty close. That Pyroclasm made it really close. But we just managed to get enough time because they interacted twice. They force pitch pondered and then Pyroclasmed. But yeah. The deck stays resilient enough to keep going.